Hi everybody, my name's Erica. I am part of the Portland, Oregon SLIM cohort at Emporia State University, and I'm really excited to welcome you to my final project, my Digication portfolio, and talk to you about some of the lessons I've learned while taking part of this program. So to start out with, just a little bit about me. I am currently a communication instructor for Southern Oregon University, and I am also a reference librarian for Southern Oregon University. In addition to that, I also work for Jackson County Library Services as a reference librarian and a programming coordinator for the Ashland branch. So both of these aspects of my life, the public and the academic, really have shaped who I am, and they've really helped me to develop my convictions as a librarian, and I'm excited to share some of those experiences with you. In addition to having a degree in, almost having a degree in library and information science, I also have a master's degree in crisis and health communication. So I'm really passionate about administration, leadership, and health sciences. So we'll see where I end up in life. But I'm very excited about the experiences and the opportunities I've received in being part of the Emporia State University School of Library and Information Management. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about my portfolio and share that with you and just express some of the things I learned while taking the program. So I'm going to share my screen here. And you can see this is my portfolio, and it's set up pretty similar to everybody else's. I have some really fun pictures towards the end of my welcome page. My cohort and I are really close, and we just like to have a good time. So here I am pretending to be a cat because that's what we do. It was just a really great experience being in the program. I didn't really expect much from it, and I'm walking away just overwhelmed at everything I learned while taking this program. And today I just wanted to briefly talk to you about 3 of the artifacts that I did that really stood out to me. The first being an artifact that I did in my very first STEM class that I took, and that was in research strategies in library and information science. And I had just an incredible time in that class, and I got put right away working in a group, and we had to pick something we wanted to develop a research project for. So we decided to target millennials and understand what brings millennials into the library and what kind of pulls them away from attending a library. So we wrote a paper, including a very lengthy literature review, assessing and directing how can you serve millennials in a library. And what's really exciting about this project, and one of the reasons I wanted to talk about it, is that it's actually being developed right now into an actual program that is going to be utilized in some Washington County libraries. And just for them to kind of address and assess what they've learned about millennials and what they think millennials need from them. And so it's just one of the things I really appreciate about the SLIM program is that your projects that you do, they don't just stay on paper, but if you really try hard, they can actually be implemented in the real world. And that was really exciting, and I just learned a lot about myself as I was writing this paper and all the things about libraries that I never even thought of. So this was kind of my first project, my first introduction into the SLIM program. In the next term, I took a class that was titled Information Seeking Behavior and Reference Services in Libraries. And this addressed the idea of why do patrons seek out the information that they do? How can we best help them? And we had to develop, we were buddied up again, it's all about partnership in library school, and we were buddied up and had to design and create a resource guide on a certain topic. And so my buddy and I chose to focus ours on autoimmune disorders because my buddy struggles and battles with an autoimmune disorder, and we really know that there's a lot of people out there that do as well, and we wanted to address something and get the best resources possible to help them. So we looked at books, we looked at online information, we looked at journal articles, everything you can pretty much imagine to develop a website that we could refer people to that has current and updated information that they might find useful, including things like websites. And this really showed me the importance of taking time to evaluate information instead of just handing it off to somebody and being like, this is what you need. But really evaluating why this might be a resource that somebody might use and why it's important. And my final project that I kind of wanted to talk about is something that I'm really proud of. It's actually, as we speak, being developed into an actual website that's going to be used for Jackson County Library Services and that is a virtual health library. And I had heard about virtual health libraries before, and I get a lot of questions about medical and health related information at the reference desk at both libraries. And I really wanted to develop something that takes all this information and puts it in one location that's easily accessible for our patrons. And so it's something that they can actually see and use and understand. And so this resource here is really focusing on that. And I'm looking at different databases that are offered through Jackson County Library Services on health information, the books and the media, both including fiction, DVDs, nonfiction information, and magazines we subscribe to that are related to health information, as well as issues facing Jackson County specifically, which include a big one for us, homelessness and housing. And this is a huge one for us. It's something that we battle with a lot at Jackson County, and having a place to refer our homeless population and those who are curious to learn more about it, having a place to refer them to is great. And so this was one of the projects that I just felt really passionate about. Each project I did, every experience that I had throughout this program really just shaped who I was and showed me what I'm interested in doing and why I'm in this career and how much I'm really passionate about helping people and creating resources for people. So I'm looking forward to working with some of you maybe in the future, or, just look at my profile and ask me questions, and maybe, who knows, some more of these projects will become reality as I go through. So thanks for taking the time to watch this video, and let me know if you have any questions.